friends, welcome back to A Pink Cloth Life.
Hi!
Where we budget real money on real income and celebrate every single dollar that we put towards our goals. So guys, today I am going to be doing a cash stuffing with just $100. Just $100. And yes, only 100. That's what I said. I just said 100. Yeah, that's all we doing. We gonna make this stretch, all right? Because I'm showing you that no matter what your income is, you can build your savings slowly and steadily with sinking funds. So I'm gonna be breaking this down with my envelopes that I will be stuffing today, and I will be explaining each one so that if you decide if you might want to do an envelope for that and the meaning behind why I do it, you're gonna have to stay tuned. But we're gonna be doing microblading, oil and inspection changes, Amazon, my coffee bar, and my nails, which need to be done now. So these are things that are part of my real life and they may be part of yours. So I don't know if you have a sinking funds for your coffee bar. So if you do, this video is especially for you. Okay, so here's my $100 that I have in here, and I just keep it in this little teeny envelope here. And I do have my cash envelopes ready, so we're going to be stuffing up close and personal with just $100. And what I do is I make sure that I have my teller slip, I have it upside down, that I take with me to make sure that I get the denominations that I actually need, because there's nothing like going there and then not being able to know exactly what you need for each envelope. So this way you can pretty much break it down. You don't have to have one of these fancy little cash breakdown sheets. You can just take out a post-it sticky note, or you can just take out a little small scrap of paper, however you want to do it. Write how much you need in bills and then carry on. So like I told you, I have my envelopes ready, and I'm not going to be stuffing a huge amount in my envelopes. And that's what I pretty much want to stress to you guys with, if you're on low income or living paycheck to paycheck, you may see other people stuff a lot more than what you're stuffing, but they had to start somewhere too. So you don't know everybody's story. You know your story. So start with what you're comfortable with and what you can. $5, don't feel ashamed. Stuff that $5. If you got to put $1 in each one of your 5 envelopes, so be it. All right. So what I want to stress you guys, that I am stuffing with intention, and I will go by category, so I can share with you guys why each of these sinking funds matters to me in my everyday life. So with all of that said, let's go ahead. Let's switch to seeing what we're going to do with these cash envelopes. So I'm going to be showing you guys up close of me cash stuffing, which I have not done a cash stuffing video in a while. Remember this? Y'all remember this dance? This is the old school dance. You gotta do the head bob. You gotta be like, and bring it around town and go. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's stuff these envelopes. Okay. So we've already, like I was showing you guys, we have our cash breakdown sheet, which I have upside down. And I want this video to be more of learning, and then while I am doing my things, you guys can also learn and put your input into it too. So I want to kind of do it as, yes, I am cashing stuffing. I am cash stuffing, but you guys are learning with me. All right, so we're just going to stick that there. This is just our envelope here. So I'm just going to actually just put this on top of here. All right, so I told you guys that we are actually stuffing $100. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. All right, so that's what we're stuffing. All right, so we have 20. And these little cash trays, this one came out pretty cool. This is a translucent one where you can actually see through it. I tested this one and I actually like the way that it looks. So it's actually super cute, but it's translucent. You can see the money coming through it. Okay. Stay focused here. Stay focused. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay, perfect. We have 100. So let's put our money in our cash tray. All right, and we have that. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open up our cash envelope wallet binder. All right, so let's go ahead and let's hop to the first one that we have is microblading. For microblading eyebrow, this is a self-care fund for my brow. So microblading isn't something that I do every single month, but when the time comes, it does cost money. It's a little bit costly because, I mean, it's kind of like a tattoo, I guess, what you want to say it, but it's a little bit expensive. So by putting $20 aside, which I'm going to be adding to my microblading, I'll be ready when I need a touch up instead of scrambling around or trying to swipe my card. So this is the thing that I'm trying to stress to you guys, because it has been something that I ended up dealing with. So basically, if you have these things that come up, even if this was like 2 years from now, so even if you have things that's coming up like 2 years or a year, you already have some money that you have going towards it. So we already have $5. So I'm going to be adding $20 to this today. So all I do is I just use my card so that way I can keep a track of everything. So I do add cash, and today is 7/24. Is that, yeah, 24. And so I'm just putting that I'm adding $20. So I should have $25 in this envelope. So we're just going to do one $20 bill. So we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That is perfect and lovely. And just to give a little tip of those of you who were thinking about doing microblading but said that the cost, I factor in that by the time I kept buying like the eyebrow filler, I could have just went ahead and paid that cash and got my microblading done. So I have not had to do anything with buying any type of products. So sometimes you have to look at things as an investment. Will it save me money in the long run if I have to put up like $200 or $300? So that's a different mindset that I have actually changed to. And it was hard to do it because I'm like, no, I'm going to keep paying my $10 a piece. But just think, if I put the $100 or pay $200 for it, that's $10 or $20 that I don't have to worry about like every month, every 2 weeks or whatever, whatnot. So just think of it as an investment for yourself. Next thing I have is oil change and inspection. So car maintenance is a must, okay? And we are going to be putting $25 in this. So, and if you wait until the last minute, it can really wreck your budget. Remember in the last video, it's easier to get an oil change than to replace an engine. So I am going to be stuffing $25 into this envelope. So I am prepared for my next inspection and my oil change. So it might not cover the full cost yet, but it's getting me there slowly. So just constantly adding it. And if you can time it when your next oil change, you can also do it by that to determine how much you need to save. So we already have $17. So we're going to actually do add cash. And we're going to do 724. We're going to do add $25. And then this should be 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. I got $42 for my oil change. See what I'm saying? And I added $6. I added $17 and I added $42. So this was just adding small mini increments, and I got $42 and I'm pretty much almost there. And it was painless because I didn't even recognize it, because $6, I'll throw that in, like, you know, back in the day in junk food, you know what I mean? Dollar Tree. So stuff like that. All right, so next we got Amazon. So Amazon, I love it. We're going to actually put 15. I have that I do 11, but we're doing 15 in Amazon today. I love my Amazon Prime membership, and I do use it a lot. So when you're doing memberships or you're doing like Prime memberships, you got to sit there and tell yourself, is this something that I am getting my money's worth? Do you use it a lot? Does the free shipping help you? How many days you get it when you need an item to get to you? Do you take advantage of the Prime Video that you watch on TV, even though they did add the ads to it? And I'm not paying extra for not having ads, so I'll be letting them ads run right on through. So, because $140, that's enough. $140 is enough. So we're going to actually be adding $15 to Amazon Prime. Let me know in the comments below if you have Amazon Prime, or if you're thinking about getting it, or you thinking about dropping Amazon Prime. I ain't gonna lie, I do love Amazon Prime. All right, so we're gonna do $15. And so we got 10, 20, 25, 26. So this is going to be a little bit more, because instead of doing $11, I'm doing actually $15 for this one here. Okay. All right, so y'all following me? Is it getting easier? My favorite, this one is fun. It's for my coffee bar at home. And hold on, give me a second. Almost forgot I had coffee. Let's put that right there. Right there. Okay. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Let's see. Hold on. Coffee. Here. There we go. Okay. All right. So I love saving for like coffee syrups, the pods, the mugs, and cute accessories. So I love some cute little cups. As you can see, my little coffee cup says coffee. Right. So stuffing $20 here keeps me from overspending at like Starbucks and my Joe Bean's place I go to. And I'm not saying don't treat yourself. So I don't want you to leave this video saying like, Tina told me not to treat myself.
You better not go get that coffee. Ever. You better not go get that.
No, I don't want you to leave this video thinking that. So let me enjoy cafe vibes. Y'all getting this? Let me enjoy some cafe vibes right at the house, at the crib, at home. I mean, it's okay to go out, but yeah, I am actually enjoying my coffee right now. Okay. So coffee bar, we are adding $20. So that will make us have $20. So we're just going to take a $20 bill. And stressing to you guys, you do not have to add to all of your sinking funds every time you stuff. Remember. Now, the last one that I am going to be stuffing is, going back, is nails. Okay, let's head back here. Now, this is self-care again. So nails are part of my feel-good routine. And as you guys can see, I need to get my nails done, but my envelope is not stuffed. So this is where the discipline kicks in. So I'm waiting it out. Yep, I got it. So, but even if I don't go every month, stuffing $20 means when I do, I'm not pulling from my rent envelope. I'm not pulling from my Amazon envelope. I'm not pulling from grocery envelope. I'm not digging in my oil change and inspection envelope. I'm pulling it exactly out of here. So that's why I said I had to get disciplined, because back in the day, Tina would have pulled that jank right out of there and be like, okay, let's go. So this envelope is keeping me feeling confident, y'all, and prepared. So we're going to be doing $20, which is all that we had left. And I just added 15 yesterday, so I had some extra. I sold some things on Mercari too. I've actually not been doing too bad. I sold some things on Mercari, and I sold some things on the Facebook Marketplace. I sold some of my purses that I don't use, because I look at them and I say, I'm gonna use it, but then it stays in the closet like forever. So yeah. Okay, so this should have $35 in here. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35. Ooh, let me put my card in here. So, for y'all to say, Tina, you ain't in a cash stuffing in it. Y'all, I just gave you a cash stuffing. Tina gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I can't do my DMX voice. Get at me, dog. Okay, so for a teaching moment, motivation, I know that it seems like I didn't stuff a whole lot of money, because I know these days 500, 600, 1,000 seems like a lot of money. Just like $15 and $20 here and there. That's how you build a real savings when you're definitely on a low income, and that keeps the stress away. Small amounts are how we avoid stress later, and also how we show up for ourselves in the future. It's not about how much you stuff, it's about how often and how consistent. And y'all, it's okay to start small. Be proud of it. You're budgeting with purpose. You're being intentional with your money. That's what matters. So if you're like sitting at home thinking like, I only got $50 or just 100 to stuff, good. Start there. That's powerful. Do not wait for the perfect income or the perfect timing, because you're going to be searching a long time. So progress is progress, and you're doing it. So if you cash stuff with me, or if you're doing the same amounts, I am very, very, very proud of you. And Do not be ashamed. So let me know in the comments, guys, what sinking funds you are starting this week. And don't forget to subscribe to APinkeClothlife for more cash stuffing and low income budgeting for motivation every step of the way. So some educational takeaways, just some little here and there. Small amounts add up when stuffed consistently. Sinking funds equals protection from future stress. Being proud of low income savings is a mindset shift. And the last one is budgeting with $100 is achievable and it is realistic. So this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for chilling with me. So just a little takeaway is remember that budgeting is not all about being perfect. It's about being consistent and celebrating every step of the way. You are not behind. You're learning. You're growing. And guys, you are amazing every step of the way, okay? So again, thank you all for chilling with me, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then also the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up, and you guys rock with the comments. You guys have been blowing up my videos. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, so thank you so much for chilling with me, and until next time, guys, peace.